everyone and welcome back. I'm in sunny Birmingham now for the part 3 of the series of videos which I have been releasing already, and the last 2 videos have already been released by now, and I will link them in the description box below. This time I will be travelling from Birmingham New Street, just behind me, back to London Euston, but not on the Avanti service which you might have think about, but I will be travelling with London Northwestern Railway, which is the second operator on the route. It's a slower of two. The journey time is approximately 2 hours and 15 minutes from Birmingham to London, because it's a stopping service. The fact is that I have never travelled with London Northwestern Railway before. On board there's Siemens Desiro Class 350 trains, so let's see and explore what it has to offer. And also it is definitely much cheaper to go with London Northwestern Railway than with Avanti West Coast, and I'll tell you later how much it costs. LNWR operates their services from Birmingham twice an hour. Today's no exception, so I'll be getting the 1536 service, which normally consists of 8 carriages, and the trains are usually pretty full because it's a very cheap service. So the total price I paid for this journey of more than 2 hours is just £7.20 with the rail card discount.
Free cross-country service to Bournemouth, West Midlands service from number 2. Start for number 2, 350, free cross-country service to Bournemouth.
Good. So the total price I have paid, in case you haven't heard, is just £7.20 with the rail card discount, which I consider it's very cheap. Right, I've got a drink, and the train which we're getting has just arrived into Birmingham from London on a inbound service. So it's time to board. Trains have got quite a decent area for wheelchair users, so there's the accessible toilets here. And a WR map. So it operates from London Euston all the way to places like Crewe, Liverpool and Birmingham, but all part of the West Midlands Railway group. Hello. Nothing special to report from the toilets. Nothing special. This is the accessible toilet. More than enough space. So, yeah, all clean. Everything works. So, good. So these trains have got a proper, dedicated, closed-off, first-class section, unlike on SWR's Class 450 trains, which don't have it closed off. So you don't really have this private space. On these trains you do, which is quite nice. But the journey times on these trains are also longer. These definitely are commuter trains, as you can see, so it's a 2+3 configuration mostly, but you have got a lot of space between the seats and quite a good leg room. Apologies for my stuff just down there. Yeah, there is a lot of space here. 4 toilets per this 8 carriage train, so more than enough. Yeah. A lot of luggage space up there, just enough for cabin size luggage really, but yeah, quite good trains, and just for £7.20 to go from Birmingham all the way to London Euston. As I have said before, the legroom is just amazing, so there is more than enough space to actually stretch your legs. One thing to note about these trains, there is no plug sockets, so make sure to charge your electronic devices before you actually get on the train. We are departing in about 7 minutes from now. There will be a lot of stops on the way because this is a stopping service. This is really like a commuter train as well, both for Birmingham and for London. Also, another thing, there are no tray tables on this train, which is also a bit of a shame because I've got a drink which means it should either go on the floor, which I don't want it to do, and the second option would be to just keep it on the seat, but it's also risky, just not to spill anything really, so I'll have to keep it in my hand until I finish it. But the good news is there is a litter bin just next to it, because unlike the CAF West Midlands Railway DMUs Class 196 from my previous video, where there were no rubbish bins, this train is very well equipped with many rubbish bins throughout the train, with one literally just next to me, so I'll be able to chuck this when I finish it. Departing Birmingham New Street just on time. Our expected arrival time at London Euston is 17:52.
Welcome aboard this London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston. The next stop will be Birmingham International.
As you know, they're building HS2 right now, and this is the site of the future Birmingham Curzon Street station, with the old Curzon Street station just right there. The building has been saved. Yeah, HS2 is expected to open probably not earlier than, I would say, 2026, something like this, so probably even a bit later. I might be wrong, it could be actually be later. Let me know in the comments if you know. Excited to see what HS2 is going to look like. Definitely one of the biggest infrastructure projects in UK's history. These type of trains, the Class 350 built by Siemens and used on these services by London Northwestern Railway, have been officially recognised as the most reliable trains in the UK in 2021-2022. These trains can go the longest distance before a single major breakdown, which would require the train to be taken out of service. I think these trains can make up to like 90,000 miles or something like this before a single breakdown. It has been quite a long day so far, so I'm a little bit tired. Looking forward to coming back down south to London. It's still approximately 2 hours to go on this train, which I find very comfortable, and I enjoy this journey so far. It is fast, it's on time, even though we will be making a lot of stops on the way. I hope you enjoyed the previous two videos as well. The Chiltern Railways one and the West Midlands Railway video with their new orange trains, as I call them now. Let me know if you like them, and if there is any more.
We are now approaching Birmingham International. Change here for the National Exhibition Centre, Resorts World,
and the
Resorts World Arena, and the air rail link to Birmingham Airport. Thank you for travelling with London Northwestern Railway. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Oh, what I was saying, yeah, if you would like to see any more content like this one, let me know what you would like me to film. Definitely comment any suggestions, any ideas, or any just general comments below. It is more than welcome, and I would really appreciate your feedback.
The next stop will be Hampton in Arden. Welcome aboard this London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston.
Hello and welcome to London Euston. After 2 hours we have arrived at our final destination. Unfortunately it was very dark for me to film, so unfortunately not too much footage from the journey because there was literally nothing to film. But yeah, the journey was good. Unfortunately not too quick because it was a stopping service, but it was still very comfortable and enjoyable journey with London Northwestern Railway. Quite hot on the train as well, and it got very busy at Milton Keynes. I think there was probably some sort of a sporting event and a lot of people were coming back to London, so it got very busy. I really hope you enjoyed this journey with me today. Thank you very much guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment below what you think about London Northwestern Railway. If you have experienced, if you have travelled with them before, make sure to let me know. Thanks very much and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye.